Your SDK sends a read request. 4 milliseconds later, you have your document back. But what happened in those 4 milliseconds? The request passed through 4 distinct layers, each with a specific job. Today we're tracing the full path, from your application to the disk and back. Cosmos DB has 4 layers. Layer 1, the gateway. The front door that authenticates and routes. Layer 2, the front end, where your query gets parsed and optimized. Layer 3, the back end, the replica set, where replication and consistency happen. Layer 4, the storage engine, where the BW tree and WAL live. Every single request, whether it's a read, a write, or a query, passes through all 4 layers. The gateway is the entry point for every request. First, it authenticates. If you're using a master key, it validates the signature. If you're using Enter ID, it verifies the token. No valid credentials, no access. Next, the gateway rate limits. Each partition has an RU budget. If you've exceeded your allocation, the gateway returns a 429, too many requests. Finally, the gateway routes. It looks up the partition map to find which physical partition owns your data, and which server hosts that partition. Then it forwards your request. The front end receives the routed request. 4-point reads, where you specify the partition key and ID, there's not much to do. It's a direct lookup. But for queries, the front end does heavy lifting. It parses your SQL query. It builds a query plan. It decides which indexes to use. If it's a cross-partition query, the front end fans out to multiple partitions and coordinates the results. The query optimizer makes decisions that directly affect your RU cost. A bad query plan means wasted resources. The back end is the replica set. This is where we use everything from Foundation 1. Every physical partition has 4 replicas. 1 leader, 3 followers. For writes, the request goes to the leader. The leader appends to its WAL, updates the BW tree, then replicates to the followers. It waits for quorum, 3 out of 4 must acknowledge. For reads, the behavior depends on your consistency level. Strong consistency reads from the quorum. Session consistency reads from any replica with a matching session token. Eventual consistency reads from any replica, period. The storage engine is the bottom layer. This is where your data physically lives. We covered this in Foundation 2. The BW tree indexes your documents. Every write goes to the WAL first for durability. Then the BW tree gets updated with a delta record and a CAS. Cosmos DB also auto-indexes every property in every document by default. The indexing pipeline runs inside this layer, updating the BW tree index entries for each property path. When a read arrives, the storage engine traverses the BW tree, walks any delta chains, and returns the data. Let's trace a write from start to finish. Your SDK sends an upsert request. The gateway authenticates, checks RU budget, routes to the correct partition. The front end validates the document. The back end leader receives it. The leader writes to the WAL. Then it creates a delta record for the BW tree. CAS installs the delta. The leader replicates to followers. Each follower does the same, WAL, then BW tree delta. When 3 of 4 replicas acknowledge, the leader confirms the write. Total time, 3 to 8 milliseconds for a single region write. That's 4 layers, 4 replicas, 1 RU charge. Now let's trace a point read. The SDK sends a read with the partition key and document ID. The gateway routes it. No query plan needed, this is a direct lookup. The backend picks a replica based on your consistency level. The storage engine looks up the partition key hash, finds the right BW tree leaf, walks the delta chain, and returns the document. A point read costs exactly 1 RU for a 1 kilobyte document. It's the cheapest operation in Cosmos DB. Now compare that to a query. A query might scan index entries, evaluate filters, sort results, and aggregate data. That's why queries cost more RUs, more work in every layer. Speaking of RUs, how does Cosmos DB calculate the cost? An RU, or request unit, is a normalized measure of CPU, memory, and I/O. A 1 kilobyte point read is defined as exactly 1 RU. Everything else is relative to that. A write costs roughly 5 to 7 times more than a read because it involves WAL writes, BW tree updates, replication, and quorum waits. Queries cost based on the number of index entries scanned, the amount of data returned, and any computation like sorting or aggregation. Strong consistency reads cost 2x because they read from quorum instead of a single replica. The RU charge appears in every response header. You can see exactly what you paid. With multiple tenants on the same cluster, Cosmos DB needs isolation. Resource governance ensures no single partition or tenant starves others. Each partition has an RU budget per second. If you exceed it, you get throttled with a 429 response. The system also isolates at the CPU and memory level. One noisy partition can't steal resources from its neighbors. This is critical for a multi-tenant service. Your 100 RU container sits on the same hardware as a million RU container. Resource governance is what makes that work without interference. 4 layers. Gateway authenticates and routes. Front-end parses and optimizes. Back-end replicates and enforces consistency. Storage engine writes to WAL and BW tree. Every millisecond of latency comes from somewhere in this stack. Understanding the layers helps you understand RU costs, diagnose slow queries, and design better data models. The architecture is invisible when it works. But knowing it makes you a better engineer. In the final foundation video, we'll go deep on consistency models. Linearizability, causal consistency, session tokens, bounded staleness. The full spectrum from strongest to cheapest, and how Cosmos DB implements each one at the protocol level.